Hello, my friends. It's been a little while. Apologize for that. Been a long, wet winter here in California, and I'm actually out now hiking in an area. The trails are finally open. They had a lot of areas closed this winter due to mudslide danger and stuff since the fires came through, and falling down trees and everything. In fact, I'm in what's left of one of my old hiking trails, and you can see there's not a living thing standing that's over 6 inches tall. It's mid-April now, and none of these trees have any buds on them, so it's a bit strange still, but it'll come back. Awesome as always. Mother Nature's good like that. Anyway, so I'm out for a hike, so I thought we'd do a little talk. Been keeping kind of busy doing some other work and everything, along with a whole bunch of other things going on in life. It's been a strange last half of the year and beginning of 2019. Just a lot of out of the ordinary things going on, and yeah, it's a bit cryptic, but I don't want to go into all of it. But anyway, yeah, so we've been open at the shop for a while now, at the leather shop, and things are going fairly well. Excuse me. And so thought I'd answer a question or two that I get emails for. I get some emails asking me when I'm going to bring back this, that, or the other thing, on products and things like that. And I think I stated in another video, but I'll reiterate it again, that I'm kind of not interested in putting up on the website like 10 or 15, 20 items or whatever, and just making those same things over and over and over and over again. I kind of was leaning that way last year, and then after the fire and with the having to rethink and rebuild the shop, that I didn't want to gear it towards that. And so that means things are still kind of open-ended, and I'm also kind of semi working on some other projects a little bit, and but that's to be, I'll bring those out public hopefully pretty soon, before summer, which means I better get busy. And sorry for being on the cell phone here. This was kind of an impromptu video. I just thought I might as well shoot it while I'm out here, but I don't have my normal camera with me, and so it's the way of things. And if you know how to shoot these videos on a cell phone and have it be wide this way, without uploading sideways, tell me how to do it. Anyway, yeah, so the leather shop's up and running, so if you guys need anything, let me know. We could do belts. There's a belt on the website. If you want some custom version of that, feel free to let me know. You have a belt buckle you want a belt built around, we're good to go. The Mora belt keepers are back on the website. Those have been going fairly quickly. So make them in batches. So I notice people that order those tend to be a little impatient. So I make them in batches, and if I have a batch made, when you order that on the website, it goes out in a day or two. If a batch isn't made, or I'm in the middle of making a batch, then that may take a few days longer. So such is the nature of handmade goods, and yeah, it's just the way it goes. And so if you order one of those, realize it might go out in a day or two, or it might be up to a week, depending on where I'm at, what I have going on. Got a few knife sheaths done this spring. A couple other things. Making a knife sheath right now, actually, for myself, that's going to go with a knife that is a hand-me-down from my dad, and its sheath definitely seen better days. The leather's all cracking and dry rotting. So what else is happening? Just trying to get outside a bunch, keep hiking and moving. This apartment living in town is for the birds as far as staying in shape, you know. If you don't have a yard to take care of, you know, and you're not out chopping your own firewood and whatever, boy, it really caught me off guard about how quickly you get out of shape. So I got to try to make sure I get out every day if I can. If not, you know, I'll skip a day here and there, but spending a couple hours walking or whatever is crucial, because it was, you know, last fall I was sitting around the apartment doing things and not doing the things I was used to doing, and at 48 years old it got out of shape and just kicked my butt. Had to work for it to get it back. So anyway, yeah, so leather shop's open. Real quick roundup: leather shop's open. Probably not putting a lot of those items back on the website because I just don't want to do the same stuff over and over again. So you go to my website and use the contact form, or email me at mike@graywolfhandcraft.com if you want something made, and we'll talk about it, see if I can do it. Let's see. Yeah, and some new projects coming up. Hopefully, every time I say that, something gets in the way, or something happens and pushes the timeline back. So it's almost like I keep jinxing myself. And I think that's about all. Oh, and we're still trying to figure out where to move. The West Coast gets more and more expensive, and with these fires and everything else, politics and everything else that goes on out here, it's getting expensive out here, guys. It's getting expensive. And so basically we need a beautiful place to live, hopefully not in town, affordable, and you know, where nice people are. And because when you do work, most of my business is from you guys online. When you do that kind of stuff, it doesn't matter where, you know, where I live. So it benefits me to live somewhere where it's more affordable. And there's some pockets of that on the West Coast, but those tend to not have the greatest economies either. But I'd prefer to stay somewhat west, if I can. Mountain states, West Coast, find one of those good pockets that would work for me. So yeah, so put in the comments or email me if you have ideas. I'm still trying to figure it out. And it's almost too many options. That's part of the problem too. Or too few, depending on your point of view, depending what your needs are, or what my needs might be that day. So yeah, just kind of changing things up still, and seeing what happens. So yeah, nothing. That's it. Nothing a whole lot more exciting for today. I'll do another video soon, I hope. YouTube's kind of frustrating lately. The algorithms are all changing, and let's face it, I mean, anybody that logs into YouTube and you look at your homepage, you know that YouTube's going more and more to supporting Hollywood. They're trying to become more and more Netflix. They don't care about us creators anymore. They just don't. And I know a guy that has 1 million followers, and his views are down to, on an average video, down to like 3,000 or 4,000 views, where it used to be 10 times that. And you know, I can see it in my analytics too. So we need to all band together and come up with a new platform. That's what we have to do, where we can all stay in touch. A better platform than this. And Instagram's owned by Facebook, Facebook's owned by Facebook, YouTube's owned by Google, and all those platforms make it, it's a lot harder than it was 5 years ago. A lot harder than it was to reach you guys. Because even if you subscribe to something, it doesn't mean it shows up. You can subscribe to my channel, doesn't mean it's going to be there. on your feed. You know, even when you hit the, you know, subscribe tab, things you're subscribed to, it doesn't show all the things you're subscribed to. Not by a long shot. So anyway, so for now, if you have content creators, especially small guys that you like and enjoy, you know, you got to subscribe, and then likes are important. Google looks more now at length of time you watched to see if that person's worth promoting, to see if my stuff shows up. So if you watch the whole video, it's better than a thumbs up. And then for your own personal thing, if you want to know about a small channel, when they put something out, you got to hit that little bell thing so you get the notifications. Yeah, it's gotten really difficult. So, but we shall persevere and keep figuring it out. Something's got to give here, because all these platforms are just terrible anymore for the small guy. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Thank you again for all your support. Each and every time, each and every day I wake up, and I'm grateful for you guys. And sorry about the cell phone video again, but it's how it goes. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.